All right, as our graduates are walking and getting into position, I have a brief announcement. So, first and foremost, I'm so glad that we're able to celebrate today. I know this is not how we've all pictured it, but I am just very thankful that we're able to celebrate today. You may want to hold the applause because Stafford County is now under a tornado watch. Watch until midnight, so this evening. So what that means is that graduation operations are not affected right now, and we're going to proceed with our ceremony. Little rain can't stop us right now. Should we enter a tornado warning, we will shelter in place. So what I've told your kids is I went through and said congratulations. We've done this drill for 4 years. So if you are confused or if you need assistance, we have a lot of staff to help guide, but they are pros, so they're going to help us as well. So please remain calm if that does happen and follow all instructions provided by school staff. We are going to have a great ceremony tonight and knock on all the wood that is not even going to happen. Okay? All right. So now, if I could have you please rise as our graduates enter and remain standing until the colors are retired. Good evening. My name is Stephanie Sullivan, principal of Mountain View High School, and it's my honor to welcome all of you here today. We're celebrating over 500 young men and ladies who are Mountain View High School graduating class of 2025. To begin our ceremony, we will have a presentation of the colors from the Marine Corps DRTC, and Senior Class President Sabrina Slusser will lead the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by the singing of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors are retired and our graduates have entered. right, now that we've got everybody in here, so again, we're gonna have our senior class, Vice President Sabrina Slusser will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by the singing of our national anthem. Please remain standing until all the colors are retired.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch, so gallantly streaming. And the rockets render the most pursued gave that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave, and the home of the brave, the brave.
Thank you, guys. We had to switch. We have our musicians in the back, so we had to switch our mics. Thank you so much. You may be seated. And seniors, while we're sitting down, as those are become our Wildcat tradition, and I promise you, you have now my permission to take the next 60 seconds and take your selfie. We have not had cell phones all year. This is your moment. All right, now just like the movie theaters, phones on silence and put your cell phones away, please. So I guess life decided to give us a little extra water to help bring all these bright futures grow. I had to throw in a little dad joke there. This isn't quite the weather we pictured for graduation, but maybe it's perfect in its own way. Because like today, life will surprise us. Plans will shift, skies will open up, and yet here we are, moving forward together. The rain reminds us that even in the less ideal moments, there's beauty, resilience, and the promise of something beautiful ahead. You guys are finally here. You're at the finish line. Well, kind of, sort of, because commencement ceremony, after all, means commence, means to begin, so really today marks the next beginning. Back on May 1st, National Decision Day, you guys made a promise to yourself, to us, that you had a plan for what comes next. Whether you're heading to a four-year college, a trade school, joining the military, or jumping right into the workforce, you're stepping forward with purpose, and I could not be more proud of you. As your principal, I've had the privilege of watching you grow from the newbie freshmen, and some of you guys really believed that when the seniors told you we had a pool on the third floor, you guys bought that. For the record, we do not have a third floor, we do not have a pool. And to the bold, resilient, creative leaders sitting before me today. And what a legacy you guys are leaving behind. This class has shown up and shown out in the classroom, on the field, on the stage, and in the community. You dominated on the field and court, collecting district, regional, even state titles in multiple sports. You filled the stands and the stage with packed audience, standing ovations for theater, chorus, and band. You ended up top academic honors, crushed AP and IB exams, so glad all the testing's done. Launched clubs, ran fundraisers, and gave back in big and small ways. Back on decision day, like we were talking about, I could not have been more proud of each and every one of you. As you announced your plans and crossed the stage, the way you cheered each other on, whether you were close friends or not, was something truly special. The respect, encouragement, and energy you showed was beyond words and truly reflected the best of who you are. Throughout our time at Mountain View, you've really led with heart and stood up for what mattered. Some of you are still headed into that final stretch. We've got tournaments still up ahead. Don't worry, we're cheering you on all the way to the finish line. But for all of you, what starts today is more than just a celebration. It's a turning point. You leave here not just with the diploma, but with the foundation that you built. Moment by moment, day by day, your hard work, humor, grit, and your kindness. You are more than just a graduating class, you're a family, and this family has made Mountain View better. So let me say this one last time as your principal. Thank you, Wildcats. We are proud of each and every one of you. Seniors, joining your parents and family this evening to celebrate your graduation are several guests seated on stage, which I would like to introduce. First, Dr. James Stemple, Chief of Schools and former Mountain View Principal. Ms. Kimberly Austin, Executive Director of Elementary School Leadership. Ms. Amanda Schutz, Chief of Staff. Delegate Paul Mildy. Ms. Patricia Healy, School Board Member of Rock Hill District. Ms. Alyssa Halstead, School Board Member of Hartwood District. Mr. Mark Sanford, tonight's order. Also seated on stage, we have class officers, President Aaliyah Barrero, Vice President Sabrina Slesser, Secretary Lucas Kroll, Historian Allison Sieblum, and I'm not ignoring these two. I'm going to introduce them in just a second, so just hold on for that. I want to also introduce a great group of administrators who will join me shortly on stage to help award diplomas. Ms. Kessie Mallory, Ms. Julie Clements, Ms. Jessica Sigler, Ms. Jasmine Blackwell, and Mr. Christopher Deno. Also, I would like to introduce to you the counselors who have worked with your students all 4 years. Ms. Sarah Hodges, our Director of Counseling. Ms. Linda Binion. Ms. Sarah Hernandez. Ms. Kimberly Green Herbert. Mr. Stephen Carroll. Ms. Jenna Richmond, and Mr. Avery Stern. And now, let me introduce two amazing seniors. It's my pleasure to officially present you the class of 2025 valedictorian, Brody Kester. This fall, Brody will attend the University of Virginia to major in computer science, pursuing a cybersecurity focal path including ethical hacking with additional concentrations in law and data science. Congratulations, Brody. Now let me introduce you to you, class of 2025 salutatorian, Jolene May Lee. May will be attending Northern University in Boston to study mechanical engineering and design. Congratulations, May. It's my honor today to recognize three groups of honors graduates. First, the graduates who have been designated by Stafford County as honor graduates. These graduates maintained a GPA of a 3.0 to a 4.0 their entire high school career. Would all of the honor graduates please stand and be recognized at this time? We also have a distinguished honor graduates. These graduates have maintained a GPA of 4.0 or higher for their entire school career. Would the distinguished honors graduates please rise and be recognized? And last but not certainly least, the summa cum laude graduates recognized by the Stafford County School Board for maintaining a 4.25 GPA for all 4 years. Would the summa cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you and congratulations. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce once again senior class salutatorian May Lee for her address to her classmates.
Good evening, faculty, families, friends, and the graduating class of 2025. It is such an honor to welcome you all here as this year's salutatorian. My name is Jolene, but not like the Dolly Parton song. Most of my friends and teachers know me as May. Honestly, a lot of you probably don't know me at all, and that's okay. This was my first and only year at Mountain View. When I first moved here, I was terrified. I didn't know anyone, so I kind of floated through the halls, just hoping not to stand out too much. But what really changed everything was the kindness people have shown me. And it wasn't anything grand. It was the little things, a smile in the hallway, a friend saving me a seat, or someone remembering my name. These small moments added up and made me feel like I was a part of this community. Being new also gave me a unique perspective on this class. I may not have been here long, but I've seen the dedication and hard work students have put in at school, on the field, and at work. I know teachers who made an unforgettable difference in our lives and have had the opportunity to learn from the experiences of such a diverse group of people. And I realized that the greatest thing I learned this year didn't come from a textbook. It came from the people I surrounded myself with, from the friendships I made, the kindness I received, and the way I was welcomed into a place that didn't feel like mine at first. And the thing is, at some point, we're all going to feel like the new kid again. Whether it's in college, a new job, or just life throwing something unexpected at us. The truth is, you'll never really know what someone else is going through, even the people you think you know best. You'll never really know someone's full story, but you shouldn't have to in order to treat others with kindness. Kindness isn't about grand gestures. It's in the small, quiet ways we show up for one another. So when you think about your future, don't just consider what you want to do. Ask who you want to be. Be someone who is remembered not just for what you've achieved, but for how you treat others. Be someone who leads with empathy, who listens more than they speak, and who makes others feel seen. To the class of 2025, I am so proud to be one of you. I wish you all the courage to chase your dreams, the strength to get through the darkest days, and the kindness to lift others up. Congrats.
Thank you, May. Now it's my pleasure to introduce once again for their remarks, Class President Aaliyah Barrero.
We all, as humans, receive immense pressure to know who we are by now. Everyone on the field, or the gym, has known it. Our siblings, our teachers, our parents too. The pressure to have our lives mapped out with precision of data points has propelled us through high school. Now, as we Wildcats sit on the field, dressed in our graduation regalia, we know exactly who we want to be. Congratulations, 2025. We know exactly where we're going in the next 2 months. But do we really? I, for one, can confidently say that while I'm excited to take on college, I have no idea who I am. It's something I was afraid to admit until very recently, but now I realize it's because 18 years is not enough. 18 years is not enough to understand who you are. Yet there is power in not knowing yourselves. It's questions, curiosity, and exploration that is what makes life so wonderful. And getting to know yourself doesn't stop after high school, or college, or when you get a career. It should never end. There is beauty in exploring your identity and striving to be better. There is beauty in being kinder. There is beauty in rerouting your career. There is beauty in figuring out your favorite laundry detergent. There is beauty in the mess of self-discovery. 18 years is not enough. 20, 35, 56, even 324 years is still not enough time to know yourself. Reinvention is natural. We should welcome change and want to try everything. So, go out there, take risks, and if you fail, embrace it. Don't be afraid to fail again. Maybe sometime you'll succeed. Never be intimidated by the stumble, because success and failure look the same in the mirror. The ventures and mistakes we haven't been able to make in these past 18 years will lead us to who we are. Don't feel pressure to know yourself. There's a strength in exploration and constantly improving yourself. 18 years is not enough, and that's okay. I want to leave with you some advice from our very first science teacher. As Ms. Frizzle once said, now is the time to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. Congratulations, 2025. You have a lot of time.
Thank you. At this time, we'll have a musical presentation by the Mountain View Madrigals. As the senior madrigals make their way to the stage, allow me to recognize 3 outstanding musicians and teachers, Director of Bands, Mr. Austin Fairley, and choral director, Mr. Corey Galt, and earlier this evening, our orchestra director, Tom McDonald. I would also like to honor another group of students who have chosen a career path that should be honored in every celebration. Today we have sitting among the graduates 29 seniors who are taking one of three paths towards serving our country in the military, either by direct enlistment, attending a service academy, or attending college on a ROTC scholarship. These individuals have chosen a path that will protect liberties of all Americans, and for all of that we are grateful for. They're wearing red, white, and blue cords, and at this time, I'm asking that they stand and be recognized. And now, the madrigals. All right, thank you, Madrigals. As they take their seats, I would like to recognize and thank our senior class sponsors, Aaron Crosswell and Larry Crosswell, for all their hard work this year. None of this would have happened without them, so thank you both. And here to present his speech to the graduates, Valedictorian, Brody Kester.
Good evening, parents, siblings, friends, and relatives, and most importantly, a huge congratulations to my fellow graduates in the Mountain View class of 2025. Tonight is about you. Tonight, you're receiving more than just a culminating certificate. You're being recognized for the dedicated effort and often unseen perseverance you have displayed throughout the last 4 years. Tonight, we acknowledge and celebrate you. You who found success in your mastery of musical articulation and military marksmanship and cybersecurity challenges and athletic coordination. And even you who spent a life savings on the muffin cart. I stand before you tonight not knowing each of you personally or what you've overcome to be here. I do know, however, that the key to your success is a story of personal resolve and practice. It's a living testament to what I call the hidden work of becoming. The hidden work of becoming is most often just that, a solitary act. It's hidden because we must have the resolve to change on our own, motivating ourselves when we're reluctant to continue. We have to want to become something and then figure out how to get it. Every time you studied for a test, rehearsed lines, or played through sheet music, you've worked to better yourself, to become something more when no one was looking. This is that hidden work of becoming. Of course, the hidden work of becoming requires us to manage our time well, to set goals, to develop a plan for success. There is always deliberate, consistent effort required for any kind of meaningful progress. This effort can be as simple as 5 minutes of dedicated focus or hours and hours of intentional practice. Up until this point, we've gone through high school with grades and teachers to drive us to our goals, including to today. Now we have to set our own goals, find our own resources, and discover our own intrinsic motivation. We have to find within ourselves an inner drive that isn't prompted by someone like our mentors or parents. It must be a drive impassive to even our own fleeting feelings. In fact, true maturity and progress can only occur where reliance on these temporary feelings ends. It is then, and only then, when we set our resolve so unshakable, resilient to tiredness, bad days, or even those unforeseen tragedies, that the hidden work of becoming can occur. Our formation isn't yet complete. Like me, you are all works in progress, but through your invisible, diligently maturing effort, there is no goal too lofty for you to attain. It is, of course, inevitable that in this pursuit of excellence, we fall short of our own expectations, disappointing not only ourselves, but the people we love most. So when you do fail, remember that your worth as a human being does not stem from your achievements. I know everyone on this stage wants us to succeed, but even in our losses, remember we still have intrinsic importance just for being us. You have value no matter what. So, class of 2025, whatever your ambition, whoever you desire to become, whatever you dream for our generation, know that all it takes is your commitment, your aspirations, and yes, your hidden work of becoming, to change everything. And of course, it never hurts to have an extra Chromebook charger or two. Congratulations again, graduates, and thank you.
Great job with all the speeches. At this time, it gives me great honor to present to you the Mountain View High School class of 2025 candidates for graduation. As we begin the presentation of diplomas, I kindly ask for your cooperation in just making sure that this is a very meaningful moment for all of our graduates and their families. Applause and light cheering, absolutely okay when a senior's name is called, but please avoid the extended loud applause and things like that so we can hear everybody's name because that will cause some disruption so we don't hear the next student's name. So thank you for your support and helping us honor each graduate. And now, please join me in welcoming our order, Mr. Mark Sanford.
Brody James Kester. Jolene May Lee. Aaliyah Barrero. Sabrina Ray Slusser. Lucas Edward Krall. Allison Marie Seablum. Brandon James Borer. Braden William Engelhart. Edgar Imanol Jimenez. Malik Gerald Rober Underwood. Jonathan Vladimir Ortez Contreras. Dane Adrian Hardcastle. Leander Kalibjo Abatria. Micah Ajay. Elsie Erasi Affel. Alexis Karen Amen. Solomon Roberto Akeradulu. Aiden Daniel Albright. Brandon Angelo Alessi. Emma Caitlin Allen. Adelaide Kamalei Alohilani Allred. Ruby Cynthia Alvarado. Ariana Sarai Amaya Ventura. Landon Maddock Andrews. Natalie Ann Arce. Richard Adam Kakra Arco. Erica Nicole Arvison. Lillian Jacqueline Atwood. Olivia Grace Augram. Brody Andrew Avery. Bianca Minerva Ayala Ortiz. Benjamin Muembo Baba. Logan Michael Badalato. Savannah Lynn Ballou. Janelle Endora Bannister. Zachary William Barber. Ayano Kaya Barnes. Brianna Natalie Bartalos. Lester Rodolfo Benavides Barahona. Mary Elizabeth Benitez. Angela Marjorie Berry. Cole Thomas Biggers. Ryan Munir Benali. Jason Carl Blevins. Prince Kwabena Boateng. Victoria Ann Bolin. Madison May Bonner. Dakota Robert Bonsall. Jackson Elise Borges. Miles Patrick Boyle. Riley Ann Bradshaw. Ellie Grace Brewer. Delaney Elizabeth Brickler. Sarah Elizabeth Brostick. Addison Lynn Brown. Isabella Irene Brown. Nathaniel James Brown. Grace Miko Bruner. Alyssa Rain Buchanan. Elizabeth Marie Buckman. Connor James Bugney. Javius Kenshai Bumbry. Sydney Marie Burchell. Bryce Fitzgerald Bergen. Destiny Kaylin Burke. Gabrielle Kiara Nicole Burton. Nash Joseph Butler. Molly Ann Calhoun. Jose de Jesus Cano Nunez. Connor James Carlson. Angel Madeline Castillo. Dominic Xavier Castrejon. Fabian Andre Castro. Miguel Eduardo Caicho. Catherine Madeline Caesar. Brandon Steve Chamul Naharo. Sarah Elizabeth May Chancellor. Anthony Chavero Rodriguez. Andrew V. Chavez Jr. Christopher Gray Cheatham. James Andrew Cheshire. Alyssa Nicole Chilton. Elizabeth Kate Chinyavong. Draven James Chon. Kyle Chandler Christian. Carter James Claflin. Luis Archimedes Claros Velasquez. Savannah Bell Clayton. Emma Elaine Cohen. Christian Xavier Collier. Julia Anne Marie Collins. Audrey Margaret Conigliaro. Olivia Nicole Cook. Riley J. Cook. Savannah Grace Corey. Logan John Cotton. Sierra Nicole Cruz. Caden Case Cromwell. Addison Brianna Crowley. Kayla Yasmin Cruz. Dane Bradford Cuellar. Tyler A. Daigle. Euel Mesfin Daniel. Tehani Kaulu La'au Okalani Daniels. Patrick Russell Davis. Seth De Bruyne. Emilia Hayward Deck. Sean Patrick Delano. Blessing Olua Fumalayo Delay. Giovanna Sofia Delgado. Angela K. Dempsey. Christian Charles Dennison. Moises Abraham Diaz Gutierrez. Jared Jacob Dillon. Zidasia Jaimir Dinkins. Dakota Christopher Dixon. Malika Anne Marie Dixon. Madeline Gladys Dodd. Diego Ronaldo Dominguez Funes. Bo Christopher Dono. Lily Denise Dotson. Reagan Mackenzie Downey. Paige Bethany Louise Duncan. John Dwayne Thomas Dvorak. Daniel William Ibode. Chloe Clara Edmondson. Ryan Charles Eicher II. Alyssa Rose Elmore. Kyler Kanato Elsie. Emily Michelle Enamorado Carranza. Nicholas Austin English. Charisma Jesu Farami Anitan. Brooke Madison Ennis. Josue Armando Enriquez. Jackson Scott Erickson. Justice Alexander Irvin. Lovith Johan Escobar Martinez. Leah Daniela Espinosa. Fernanda Zitlali Espinosa Marquez. Devin Blake Eubank. Anaí Andrea Evans. Grayson Trinity June Camille Everts. Kalira Nicole Fabio. Morgan Ellison Fairman. Kevin Joseph Finnerty. Addison Catherine Fleming. Morlene Flores. Dorcas Elenice Ndanise Fozo. Adley Elizabeth Fraser. Farron Gail Frederick. Cole Morgan French. Takaya Serenity French. Lucas Alexander Frody. Charleston Lee Fry. Alex Stephen Fuentes. Kevin Fuerte Sendejas. Amaya A. Fuller. Alexa Yesenia Funes. John Murphy Gallagher. Keikoa Charles Garrison. Makai Franklin Garrison. Samantha Renee Gaudio. Ari J. Gherkin. Hiba Yurtiza Gauss. Jessica Mary Joya. Faith Liliana Gerton. David Sebastian Justy. Melanie Judith Gonzalez. Sean Michael Gonzalez. Jerusalem Gonzalez Lopez. Mary Carmen Gonzalez Vasquez. Troy Archer Goodson. Jadalyn Naomi Gorn. John Dorman Grathwall. Ava Nicole Green. Abigail Sanaya Green. Jason Robert Greenfield. Aiden Christopher Grega. McKenna L. Griffin. Noah Santiago Guerrero. Ava Renee Guth. Stephanie Marielo Gutierrez Argujo. Diana Guzman Dominguez. Vicky Noeme Guzman Torrico. Aiden Christian Haight. Carson James Hale. Gregory Patrick Hall. Vincent Crawford Haney. Hart Edwin Hansen. Ryan N. Harding. Elizabeth Gale Harley. Tristan Beckett Harris. Sovan Matthew Hartson. Star Veronica Hepburn. Will Richard Hepburn. Angie Hernandez. Lindsay Elena Hernandez. Samuel David Hernandez. Cameron Sean Hill. Alexander Dennis Hilt. Elias Shane Edward Hines. Alex Tate Hoffman. Allison Grace Hogan. Brian Scott Honadel. Sarah Lynn Hooker. Timothy Stephen Hutzel. Noah Patrick Hoover. Tyler Allen Housewright. Evan Michael Howard. Lucas Scott Huber. Tristan Ruya Huddleston. Zachary Thomas Hudson. Grace Evelyn Hughes. Stafford Thomas Hunt. Justin David Hurtado Arcila. Kenzie Hurtado Vasquez. Allison Elizabeth Hutchins. Olivia Irene Hutzel. Travis Huyn. Joaquin Emilio Icaza. Mala Iravani. Angelisa Moon Israel. Olivia May Jeffress. Brandon P. Johnson Jr. Cody Matthew Johnson. Lakota Xiomara Johnson. Aaron Wayne Johnston. Madison Joho. Amaya Janelle Jones. Blake Justin Jones. Ernest Collins Jones. Kevin Theophilus Jones. Marissa Elizabeth Jones. Jabbar Daishan Joshua. Elijah Yahaya Kakoso. Braden Paul Kalakowski. Christine Camille Camel. Christopher Thomas Cam. Annabella Marie Kells. Gavin Vaughn Kelly. Tyler John Curley. Maria Khan. Owen Thomas Kyle. Brandon Allen Kirali. Joseph Mason Knight. Ruby Jean Knudsen. Tyler Andrew Knudsen. Nanama Kweswa Kranting. Lovelace Nikoi Kote. Anna Sophia Crone. Yusuf Kareem Kuchukarusu. Daniel Washington Kirkendall IV. Ryan Kim Kwache. Autumn Jade Lacey. Jasmine Monique Lacey. Kendall Aubrey Lane. Jack Ethan Lathers. Jalen Corinth Leatherwood. Carl Albert Prado Lee. Lorna Grace Lee. Destiny Layla Light. Julissa Angelique Lind. Brooke Renee Lindquist. Taylor Rose Linehan. Alexander Edward Linsday. Jonathan Anthony Lobos. Tyler Evan Lodge. Lily Ann Lofgren. Nevea Adari Laughlin. Elise Kate Lohmeyer. Henry William Longworth. Erica Lopez Cepero. John Patrick Lovelady. Eder Balmore Lobo Franco. Dominic Elijah Lucas. Jordan Lariosa Lucas. Freddie Luna Avalar. Lexi Taylor Lutz. Nellie Maya Machidze. Esmeralda Jocelyn Macias Quiros. Alexis Marie McLeod. Kaili Elizabeth Mahiai. Sheldon Michael Edward Mann, Jr. Graciana Elizabeth Manning. Josiah Rexel Giles Marin. Rebecca Claire Marples. Felix Vladimir Martinez. Lila Simone Martin. Christian Alexander Martinez. Jacinto Alejandro Martinez. Kaylee Alejandra Martinez Martinez. Logan Matthew Mason. Caitlin Elizabeth Madison. Trey Thomas Mayhew. Darius Jordan McCarter. Dominic McCauley. Marissa Elena McDonough. Jaden Edward McGuire. Cameron James McKendry. Robert Kenrick McLean Jr. Cannon Anthony McLeod. Philip Kenneth McQueen. Jade Marie Meering. Sarah Judith Medrano Savala. Silvino Angel Mendez. Barima Ya Mensa Bonsu. Lillian Elaine Myers. Alexis Lee Miller. Dinita Serenity Mizador. Jada Noel Moffett. Jeff Anthony Monaco. George Waller Moncure. Jason Michael Moore. Myra Christina Moreno. Ryan David Morgan. Logan Andres Mosqueto. Olivia Hope Mosier. Jaden Alexis Mowell. Kendall Marie Moyers. Caleb Tanner Mulvihill. Isaac Munoz. Hannah Christine Murphy. Azen Jalil Naranjo. Tamia Lynn Nelson. Sarah Diana Newell. Jamie Yuang Win. Eli Takumi Nichols. Wyatt Christopher Nordine. Sarah Elizabeth Nozar. Logan Daniel O'Driscoll. Timothy Patrick O'Neill. Jennifer Fume Odetogun. Rustin Reed Olson. Ingrid Lisseth Ortez Contreras. Leah Ann Overton Osley. Connor Lawton Pacheco. Sienna Elizabeth Pactagon. Fabricio Ernesto Palacios Arguera. Mackenzie June Pallant. Aisha Marie Palmer. Matthew David Palmer. Peter Giuseppe Pariona Asim. Gabrielle Teresa Yunhee Park. Jackson Quinn Parker. David James Patton. James Matthew Pavlicek. John Lee Pearson III. Lincoln James Pendleton. Elio Edelfredo Perdomo. Angelica Maribel Perez. Sophia Rose Perez. Jacob Min Pham. Sarah Elizabeth Phillips. Sophie Phillips. Noor Sakura Lily Finnessy. Haley Naomi Pineda Borja. Alexis Plemons. Kayla Jasmine Portillo. Santiago Postigo. Quincy Corbin Potter. Jose Antonio Prado. Stephen Joseph Preston. Daniel Isaac Price Jr. Quinn Caden Primer. Violet Shannon Raftery. David Alberto Ramirez Perez. Ashley Sophia Ramos. Sophia Marie Ramos. Caleb Drew Ramsey. John Patrick Ranella. Michaela Elizabeth Ray. Mila Natalie Reedy. Tristan Kamakana Ikanoe Reed. Gretchen Eliza Wrighton. Manuel Alberto Renderos. Daniel Pierre Renteria. Omar Bryant Reyes. Nathan Allen Reynolds. Emily Catherine Rame. Emma K. Lynn Riker. Tucker Andrew Thomas Ristow. Gabriel James Riva. Sophia Bernadette Roberto. Duncan Alistair Roberts. Yoshandi Robles Pedrosa. Ariana Xiomara Roche. Kevin Andino Rodas Andino. Sierra Monique Rodriguez. Giancarlo Rodriguez Guerrero. Karina Yasmin Rodriguez Gomez. Marilyn Juliet Rodriguez Ruby. Max Victor Rogers. William Kenneth Romero. Samantha Kaylin Roper. Eric Rosales. Ibelis Ana Rosario. Sean Douglas Roseberry. Ashley Isabella Ruby Sosa. Oscar Emilio Ruiz. Jasmine Lisette Ruiz Guandique. Liam Keaton Russell. Michaela Mame Ekwamansa Saki. Amanda Michelle Sachs. Hendrik Leon Sanchez. Irving Sanchez. Jillian Michelle Sanchez. Aiden Christopher Sandoval. Inaya Sakib. Ahmed Tayeb Sarwari. Bethany Tiwa Sese. Kira Nicole Scanlon. Andrew George Shearshing. Sophia Marie Schmidt. Nicholas Matthew Schneider. Sarah Margaret Schrader. William Daniel Schrantz. Taylor Page Scott. Emma Marie Seib. Jonathan O. Sepulveda. John Brian Serpis Vasquez. Alessandra Rose Serrano. Giovanni Giangelo Shacklefoot. Addison Danielle Shaw. Yassine Sharif Shahada. Shelby Lorraine Shepard. Evelyn Page Shiner. Darius Stefan Ship. Taylor Dawn Shoup. Nevea Ihilani Makamaya Kahula Sites. Hunter Mason Sims. TL Elijah Sinclair. Emily Helen Skuse. Walker Liam Smalley. Anaya Brianna Smith. Jalen Angelo Smith. Leilani Armandine Smith. Samantha Joanne Smith. Kayleen Fu Smolinski. Hannah Grace Smoot. Ashley Osiri Sotelo. Elliot Hutton Spicer. Jacob Joseph Stahl. Ryan Lee Stanton. Ariel Mora Staten. Elijah Ahmed Steele. Hayden Noble Stiles. Abigail Grace Stoffel. Joseph Andrew Stroh. Natalie Marie Stump. Brian Andre Suazo Cruz. Giovanni Sheehan Tagliaferri. Dylan Mishicht Tamir. August Nathaniel Tandy. Taylor Noel Tanks. Tyler Adolphus Tanks. Maya Emerson Taylor. Zachary Alexander Taylor. Alexia Ray Thomas. Daniel Christopher Thomas. Landon Jeremy Thompson. Michael Gabriel Threlfall. McKinley Rose Tidwell. Ariana Marie Tirgari. Charlie Samantha Torres. Gwyneth Elise Torres. Kalia Brooke Torres. Sophia Grace Torres. Victor Lee Charles Travers. Joshua Elijah James Tucker. Heaven Afrifa Tufor. Giselle Jubilis Nascimento. Claire Isabella Van Horn. Edwin Miguel Vega Dominguez. Hilda Yesenia Velasquez. Giovanni Velasquez. Daniela Berenice Velasquez Dominguez. Jair Gustavo Velasquez Valle. Kamala Beatriz Vieira Sanchez. Jaden Dwayne Wally. Noah Chadwick Warden. Braden Ngozi Washington. Cole Edward Watson. Spencer Philip Way. Joshua Morgan Weatherly. Matthew Joshua West. Joshua Michael West. Piper Ray Whitney. Abigail Ray Wickline. Julian Alexander Wiegert. Connor Nathaniel Wilburn. Cameron Michael Wilharm. Aaron Alexander Williams. Addison Grace Williams. Haley Elizabeth Wills. Ella Virginia Wood. Lauren Madison Woodbury Tracy. Lanaya Evelise Wright. Micah Corian Kirsten Wright. Ramel Fabio Xavier. Alexander Ryan Dante Young. Nathan Cyril Yatembe. Leilani Ivalis Zakatenko. Amna Sohail Zakria. Addison Grace Zardazed.
Thank you, guys. As graduates make their way back to their seats, allow me to recognize Mr. Mark Sanford, one of our math teachers who did an outstanding job as our orator, reading all of our names. This really is not an easy assignment. He makes it look so much easier than it is, so thank you again, Mark. Also this evening, allow me to recognize this amazing group of teachers we have at Mountain View High School. They have given countless hours of time and have been dedicated to the success of the seniors we have today. I'm not sure my words could adequately express the appreciation and admiration for the staff for the work that they have done this year. Please give them a round of applause. And now let me welcome Lucas and Allison to the stage for a special presentation.
Hello, class of 2025. It has been a 20-year Mountain View tradition for seniors to give the principal a small token as a thank you from the class and serve as a unique way to remember each group of graduates. To commemorate the 20th anniversary of our school, we turned to traditional 20th anniversary gifts. Parents and guests, you may not have seen it from where you sit, but each graduate slipped a small flower into Miss Sullivan's hand when we received our diplomas. These small flowers are not only a traditional gift of a 20th anniversary, but also represent the time and strength it took for each and every one of us to grow into independent young adults.
Though the petals may be crumbled and torn, or pristine and protected, that's just like us as individual people. These imperfections don't take away from the beauty of the flowers. And similarly, we are all unique in our own aspects of life. Some of us have chosen to focus on sports, others on academics or arts. Each of us have been through different hardships, but also triumphs. And in the end, we are all part of the big metaphorical garden of MVHS that has sheltered us for the past 4 years. So congratulations, class of 2025, and remember to share your beauty with the world, even if it's just one petal at a time.
Thank you, Lucas and Allison. You guys probably saw me over there throwing flowers at the board members, so thank you guys. While the Madrigals are joining us back on stage, I wanted to share a little bit about why each graduate received a rose tonight. This rose symbolizes thankfulness Excuse me. After the ceremony, take this rose as a gift and give it to someone who has made a difference in your lives. So you only have one rose, so you may give it to one person. I know there are a lot of people that we are thankful for. We've got one rose to say thank you. Mom and Dad, please don't take offense. At this time, I would ask that everyone please rise and join the Madrigals and these seniors in the singing of the Alma Mater, which is located in the program.
Mountain View, we pledge our best, our all. Our thoughts will oft return to your halls. Each trial that we face, we've learned a way to triumph and to overcome each day. With honor and with pride, we face our future now, and know that we will find our way. For knowledge gained and friends so true, we thank you and will honor Mountain View.
Thank you, Madrigals. Now comes the fun part. So I'm going to have our class president, Aaliyah, will lead you in the turning of the tassels.
Senior class, you may now turn your tassels.
Thank you, by the power vested in me. Commonwealth of Virginia, I now pronounce you graduates of Mountain View High School. Parents and spectators, please make sure you guys stay here as we recess out. So again, please stay here until all the graduates have left. Thank you. Graduates, please wait until we recess.